Hey everybody, what's happening? Son of a Silver Stacker here. In today's numismatic news and information for the 10th day of November 2021, I'd like to welcome you to join me at JM Bullion so we can look at the live spot prices. Gold is down 652 to 1831.40. Silver's down 12 cents to 24.26. Platinum down $4.26 to 1067.84. And palladium down $6.64 to 2051.48. Now, if you look at everything, it's pretty flat. Still above $1,800. Still at about 20, it's above $24, still above 1,000, and still above 2,000 here. Now, what's not above 500 anymore is the in-stock silver at JM Bullion. They're at 485 items left. Now, if you recall last night's breaking news, did a supplemental news last night about the U.S. Mint is going to have a continuation of the Morgan and Peace Dollar program going forward, and that's amazing stuff. It says and there's some question whether or not this is a real story because it hasn't been echoed anywhere else except here on this particular site, and I'll leave a link in the description below. But it says the U.S. Mint is currently holding a numismatic press availability via conference call. And during that call, the U.S. Mint announced that they plan to continue the Morgan and Peace Dollar programs in 2022 and beyond. So that's pretty incredible. If it does hold true, I believe that does magical things for the Morgan dollars and the Peace dollars going forward. So here we are at the United States Mint at the cumulative sales figures, and we're going to be looking at product 21X, and what that is are the Morgan and Peace dollars from 2021. First one listed here is that CC Privy Marked Morgan dollar. Now they're at 170,218 as of 11/7/2021. That was just 3 short days ago this Sunday. Now, if we go back to the last one that they had, last report they submitted, this was from Halloween. And if you look at that number with the CC, it's 170,266. So let's go back here, 170,266 to 218, right? So they're still falling off, maybe not as harshly as they were before by the hundreds and 200s at a time each week, but they are dropping still, regrettably. And I don't know why that is. But what's interesting of all of these, if you look at the CC Privy Mark, if you look at the O Privy Mark, they're at 170,000. And those were the ones that were first initially dropped in late May. And what's interesting, the second one to drop was the Denver and San Francisco Morgan dollars. And they're actually pretty strong. They're about 1,000 and a half, 1,003, 1,002 away from that 175,000 mintage limit. So that's pretty remarkable for those two. But I think what's remarkable as well is the Philadelphia is about 4,600 below the 175 and about 4,200 and some below for the Peace dollar. So those drop precipitously like the O and CC Privy Marked, but not the D and S. Interesting. Don't know why that happened, but and the thing is, these drop last. So interesting thing there. Next thing I want to talk about here is the uncirculated coin set. Now, this one is on remind me status, but the Mint had told me in a Facebook post that they expect for this to return by the end of this month. So keep your eye on that. And let's check out the cumulative numbers for that one. That one's product 21RJ. So I'm going to type in RJ right there. And they've sold 164,362 so far. Now, is that how many they have sitting on the shelves in their inventory? Not sure. Not sure at all. But it does actually show that this has dropped since last month's, or at least last week's, totals. 164,664 versus 164,362. So it dropped about 300 sets. And like I said, I do have word that the Mint did tell me that these are coming back at the end of the month. Now, this is something I wanted to share with you about the American Innovation Dollars, and I think I finally figured out the pattern for this particular year. And it is regarding this one right here. This one helped me figure it out, kind of. It's the one from New York, and in the house right there, what's up? 25 coin roll is unavailable. That's product 21GRC. So let's just go ahead and go back to the cumulative numbers here, and I'll put 21 and I'll put G. So that'll bring up most of, if not all, of the American Innovation products from 2021. So I'll go ahead and sort this, and I'll do it by state alphabetically. There we go. So there it is by state, P and D rolls, and we want New York, right? So they've sold out, or at least it's unavailable, the New York roll at 6,926. Now, they've sold 6,409 of the Denver minted roll. Now, let's go ahead and check that out. So this is the Denver minted roll right here. still available, and you can add it to bag. If you go to the view source on this, you look at 491 still available. So back to the numbers. If there's 491 still available, we add that to this total of Denver, and that puts us at about 7,000, which is about right for New York. It's New Hampshire. That one sold out. That one sold out. So the idea that 7,000 is the threshold for the United States Mint cutting off the American Innovation Dollar is, well, it seems like it's coming to fruition this year. Now, will it be the same for next year? I'm not sure. Because we know, it actually, look at this. These are the numbers, okay? So if you got 7,000 rolls and there's 25 coins in each roll, that's 175,000 coins. Now, obviously, I haven't done the math for the bags, but I'm talking specifically the rolls here. So that's 175,000 coins. And let's say there's 7,000 of these rolls floating around there. Only 7,000 people theoretically have these. I mean, they could break them up and sell them individually, but these are not they're pretty scarce, in my opinion. And it's one of the least minted coin set programs I would think ever, especially celebrating the states. I mean, we had the one that celebrated each state from the quarter program, and that was in our circulating coinage, right? And we had the America the Beautiful, but we've never had anything like this where the mint sold us directly these American innovation coins representing each state and territory. This is all new territory because if you think about it, since these are made in Denver, San Francisco for the proofs, and Philadelphia, what happens if San Francisco, or rather, let's just say a hypothetical scenario for next year. Let's say the mint gets bogged down and has a lot of challenges in Philadelphia and or Denver. Will they stop making these circulation grade in those two locations? Would they swap over to West Point to do this since it's not a circulating coin or even circulating coinage for San Francisco? I'd say the mint is probably they're doing a lot of soul searching, for lack of a better term. I think they're really looking into things and where they can probably work out this program. I mean, yeah, let's face it, they could probably knock out 7,000 rolls in a morning shift easily for each the P and D for each of those mints. And maybe may not be that challenging for them to going forward, but I have a feeling it is. I really do. And this coin program, I don't think it's in the bounds of getting nixed, but I think that it might not get the attention that it deserves by the United States Mint. So that could be very interesting for this particular program and make it very scarce, in my opinion. Now, was there anything else I wanted to follow up today? I don't think so. There was a plus one I wanted to share with you, and this is 211.org. Now, it works both ways. So if you want to look for food, and now your local 211 will help you find food. It'll help you get pay the medical right here. Not only that, but it helps you pay utility and electric bills. So that's pretty cool. And like I said, it works both ways. So if you find a place that gives food, you can just ask them, hey, maybe I can donate, right? So that's always a good thing. And there's more than one way to donate, because you can just volunteer your time, just one day. One day is all it takes, maybe every 3 months or every 6 months or once a year, whatever it takes. But one day, that's all they ask. And it helps out so much. You'd be surprised. All those man hours really add up. Listen, folks, I want to thank you all for watching. Thanks for dropping by today. Don't forget to hit that like button. And if you do like what you hear and see, please subscribe to the channel. It's free. Son of a Silver Stacker, out.